Right. Okay. Whatever you did now with the wounding, that's your problem. We're just gonna continue on with the exercise. I just want to check something real quick for you guys on the visuals. Is it me and Delos with the black shirt on at the moment?
No, you've got a white one.
I've got a white one as well. Okay. Not sure what.
Yeah, same.
Oh really? Okay. Got an idea then.
I have to keep patching you up, Ross. I know. I'm just glad it's me and not one of you guys, because you would just be whining about it.
User disconnected from your channel.
I mean, eventually you'll pass out.
Shh. I don't know that.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Good. Here we go. So welcome to our Fibua Mount CQB training facilities, whatever you want to call it. We just got a small village here with all kind of exercise
User in your
or
channel timed out.
training
User joined your channel.
houses. This is what we use all the time for
User
our
joined your
for our
channel.
basic training. Okay, who is joining in and out in TeamSpeak? Is one of you guys? What? Okay. Good. So let's start with some house rules here. First thing first. Don't talk while one of the instructors is talking. So just zip your lip. Questions after an explanation. So not while one of us is explaining something. No interruptions. Just let us finish. Maybe your answer or your question is answered after we're done. NDs are not tolerated. In this case, I will for once, but
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
anything that happens now
User
to
disconnected from
Ross,
your channel.
I'm just gonna continue.
User joined your channel.
It's your own doing. Right when we started, we said holster your weapon. You didn't, and then this happened. Now you see what the result is. Same thing goes for accidental grenade throws. Simply not tolerated. If for some reason everyone got flashed or fragged, it's the end of the training session. Same thing goes for friendly fire. Just don't fire if someone is in front of you. We've got a red flag, but that's not really for today, but for maybe some other days. Over to you guys left, you see a red flag. That means someone is in the is on the training ground, and that you should take care on how you plan it. If you come in later, you should first contact the group or whoever is on this facility. This is in this setup just a single facility, so not applicable for now. Any questions about the welcome, safety and cover briefing? Sorry, about the welcome and house rules. No? Alright.
Just to make sure, if anyone of you is doubting about anything, ask it now and not later.
What do you mean by doubting anything, Ross?
No, about
Sometimes people say yes, I understand, when they actually don't.
yeah, exactly. So about
I can hear the first things that you said about the house rules because
Well, you were switching in and out. Yeah, it is.
alright. Questions after an explanation. No discussions until after the session. NDs not tolerated. So put your weapons on safe and or holster them. Accidental grenade throws are not tolerated. Friendly fire is not tolerated. For this first one, just as a lesson, maybe Ross is gonna fall over, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, signals, red flag, range in use, we already had that. When I or any of the instructors calls out stop, 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 everyone simply freezes. Don't move, don't even look around. Okay? Just freeze in the direction where you are. Any instructor can cancel the stop. Also, when you guys, for any reason, think you should call out stop, 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 that means everyone should freeze because there's really something going on that someone might get hurt within a minute, and which would kill the session basically, just call it out. We will cancel it right away if it's not applicable. Alright, questions? Colonel, was it right, who had the who missed a bit?
Yeah, I didn't really hear.
Okay, but you heard it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, background, CQB tactics. Anyone knows when this started to develop, really, from you?
I think you told me this. I think it was after the 40s, beginning 50s maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It started a bit in the Second World War, however, it really went sky high and worked and was used more after the Second World War because of insurgency and terrorism, all that kind of stuff. End 50s, beginning 60s is where it started to develop, and around the 80s it really became a serious thing in the military. Right, okay. That was just a short background. We've got only 39 minutes left, so we won't be able to cover much. Before I continue, I want to introduce some of the people back here. Favir, are you there? No, I think she's AFK. Right, Favir is one of our new guys who wasn't able to attend to anything after his initial training because of work and school and everything. So that's why he's trying to join in every now and then with the training. So Favir is not an instructor. Deloos and Van Dijk over here. Deloos is one of our snipers and section commanders, and Van Dijk, called lieutenant with us. He's squad leader and a medic, both very able to assist or even give CQB training, and they will be assisting me for demos and stuff. Okay, the phases for CQB. You've got many phases before you actually start to fight inside a house, because that's all what we're gonna cover. You've got preparation, which includes a reconnaissance or close target reconnaissance, the approach of the house or building, eventually the entry,
User in your channel timed
which
out.
is what we're going to cover, and we're really covering just a small part of the entry, which is entering a room.
User joined your channel.
Then you've got clearing a building, finally securing and releasing a building, but we're only going to cover a small part of the entry, which is a room entry, a basic room entry. What I need you guys to do is just pick up three clips, three magazines from the left box for your Glock. Go there in twos.
Alright.
3 magazines. Just go there in twos, pick up 3 magazines and come back, and then the next one goes in.
Yeah, was indeed.
Yeah.
Oké, ik ga jullie gewoon gebruiken voor demo en eventueel als we de tijd hebben om op te splitsen, maar omdat het zo lang duurde, ja, dan wordt het gewoon maar 1 uitleg waarschijnlijk. Dus jullie kunnen gewoon meeluisteren en aanvullen eventueel als het echt nodig is. En natuurlijk gewoon als demo boy werken.
Wait till they're back.
Verveer, ben je hier of niet?
Alright, next two.
Ik hoor je niet, Verveer.
No, that's three. One back.
Colonel, back.
I swear to God.
Verveer, zeg eens iets. Ja, je moet je microfoon echt... Of je staat nog op whisper, dat weet ik niet. Maar ik hoor je bijna niet.
Hoor je me nou beter? of?
Nu hoor ik je veel beter, ja.
Juist.
Let's go.
Ik krijg dat pistool niet in de holster.
Yeah.
Normaal gesproken was het 0 bij mij, maar...
Nou, dan moet je er even opzoeken. Blijf hier staan totdat je dat gefixt hebt. Van Dijk, help hem even. Oké.
Anyone that hasn't been there yet? Because I'm quite sure because there's only one guy at the box right now. Okay, let's go. Grab.
Oké, Van Dijk en De Loos pak even nog 2 patroonhouders voor je, of 2 patroonmagazijnen voor je klok.
Ja.
Okay, so that's the last one picking up 3 magazines. Taking quite a while to just pick up 3 magazines.
Yeah.
Alright, good. We'll go into the range. We'll only use our Glocks for today. To those of you can check if everyone follows, you're gonna be the last guy. Everyone else just follow me, that direction. Okay, gather around. Right, so you guys are also an SF unit, probably with a bunch of guys who have quite some experience in Arma. I expect that anyway. I know from Ross that he has. So you guys have been.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but can I for 1 sec?
Sure.
Alright, just to give you a little context, we've got 4 people that actually have a bunch of experience right now. The rest is mostly new.
We're totally new to Arma as well.
2 of them.
Alright, good. Thank you. Okay, so some of you have some experience in CQB. Maybe you already did some training with your own unit. Question there: when do you enter a room?
When they're being tasked to enter a room?
Oh, really? Okay. So, let's say that there's an armed guy in there. Terrorist, definitely hostile. He will shoot at you. When will you go in?
Once you're set with the rest of your team.
Any other idea? So one says when you're tasked, the other says when you're set.
After a grenade, maybe.
After a grenade. Well, that's close. That's actually quite close. Continue. Anyone else?
Recon
Once you're
first.
dead.
Okay. Well, actually all answers are wrong. Although with the grenade was getting kind of close to the right answer. No, you don't.
No?
You don't enter a room when there is a guy in there with a weapon. Simple as that. The only thing that enters a room when there is a guy in there is a round. Because a human has a reflex of about 0.15 seconds, and you need to cover about 3 meters in 0.15 seconds. Because you've got that door over there you're coming in, right? He knows that you're coming from there. So you need to move like several tens, maybe 100 meters a second to not get shot at that moment. The only thing that goes that fast is a round. So you, as a human, don't go in there. Okay? That's like the basis of everything. You do not enter a room when an armed guy is in the room. An armed hostile guy that is, alright? So how I'll give you an idea. Delos, could you stand in the room with your Glock up? Just somewhere on the right, whatever. You guys can come a little bit closer, just see what we're doing. Let's say I'm all stacked up here with 20 guys behind me, ready to come in, and I'm like, okay, let's do this, and I step in, and he's gonna shoot at me. Don't, please. What's your natural reaction, except for shooting back? What's your natural reaction to any threat?
Finding cover.
Run away, maybe.
Yeah, run away, finding cover, yeah. So, you go back here, right? Or maybe there. Right? Because that's cover, it's safe. So, why would you enter the room? When your natural tendency is to go for cover, you go for the cover, fight from your cover. When you guys are in the open, fighting, you all guys will also find trees or rocks or walls to cover behind, right? To engage your enemy. You're not going to stand out there in the open firing at your at your opponent, are you?
No.
So go for the natural tendency. Go for cover, and fight from there. Delos, you can come back. So you get that mindset clear. You fight from cover. You don't enter the room when someone's in there. Let's talk geometry here, because you've got all kinds of stuff going on with a room regarding cover and concealment. Let me just pick one of you guys, like Owen, and pick up your Glock. Stand right over here, where I'm standing now. Right, and face the room. Maybe one step to the right. Yeah, and lean over to the left.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay, some other random guy, Garratur maybe, come over here. Okay. Yeah, weapon on safe. Now,
no magazine.
okay. Garratur, I want you to slowly move to your right until you see Owen. And stop there. You see him right there. Okay. How big part of his body do you see? Right. Okay. Owen, how much do you see?
User joined your channel.
Just looking at my gun sights, nothing. Even from the hip. I have to physically turn my head to see him.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So you've got a difference there in what one see and one doesn't see. Okay. If you look over your weapon, what do you see?
I can see him down at London Cliff. I can see him perfectly. I can see his head, his right arm, his gun, and part of his right leg.
Yeah. So do you see the
Yeah.
difference there? Do you see the difference there, guys? He,
Didn't hear what the other guy said.
the other guy just sees a part of the arm, right, Gertur? Yeah, just part of the arm of Cap. And Owen basically has full vision of him. He sees everything. Right? So there's a big difference in cover and concealment. Now let me draw this on the map. Everyone close in on me so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna draw all the way to the top left corner of the map. Do you guys see my little dot swinging around there?
Yep.
Oh wait, the guy in the room, come in. Oh yeah, he is. Okay, right. Let me holster my weapon as well. Right. Okay. So let's draw that room. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now we're gonna talk geometry. All the way to the top left. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Alright, good. So, we're talking geometry now. We've got one thing that we call depth. Right there. This is depth. And we've got... Let's go that way. There we've got distance. Depth and distance. Now if you look over here, we were talking about depth in the previous scenario, which you guys just saw. We had one guy standing there at the door, one guy all the way to the back. And what was the difference again? Who had the upper hand in this situation? The guy...
Behind the cover?
Sorry?
The guy in the cover.
The guy in the cover, right. The guy with the least depth. The closer to the wall you have, the more concealment you have. The farther from the wall, like this guy has zero concealment, basically. Or hardly any concealment. So the more depth you have, the less concealment. Distance, on the other hand, gives you cover, physical cover. Let me draw that out for you. Yellow. Let's say one guy is over there in the corner. Against, let me take purple for the other one. One guy is over here. Okay. Green. And the green dot is friendly forces, okay? There you go. Cover actually goes like this. If he's going to shoot at him, he's got a little bit of cover. He just needs to fire through this part of the wall, which is probably just a few centimeters. Still, 5.56 ammunition wouldn't go through, probably, but 9mm probably not either. But 7.62 would go through, right? With 5.56, depending on the material you're shooting through. This is just a few centimeters you may be facing to shoot through this part of the wall. However, talking about the yellow target, even if you know that he's there and to shoot through it, the part of the wall right over here is going to be maybe 10, 15 or 20 centimeters you're going to have to pass through with your bullet. It's not going to work. Not even with 7.62. 50 cal, but yeah, you're not really carrying a 50 cal, are you? So the further away you are from the door, the more cover you have, and the more depth you go, the deeper you go into the room, the less concealment you have. That's a geometry thing that you got to think about. So whenever you're preparing for whatever you're gonna do, which we're gonna explain in a moment, you always go as close to the wall as possible and as far from the door as possible. So this is where you start up your stack initially when you're prepping it, right? Like this, as far away as possible. Okay. Any questions about this part, about geometry?
Not for me.
No.
No? Alright, good. Now, in CQB you're gonna hear a term called the fatal funnel quite often. Anyone is familiar with the fatal funnel?
No.
No, alright, no, okay. This, right over here, that's the fatal funnel.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you're there, you're in danger, okay?
Oh, tunnel.
Now,
Okay.
funnel, fatal funnel.
Why funnel?
Because it's a funnel.
Imagine a tunnel, but shaped like this called a funnel.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, why is it called?
Yeah, okay. That you just gotta look that up in your English grammar thing, okay? It's the fatal funnel, right? So,
User in your channel timed out.
someone who hasn't put any mind in this will just stand over here to check out whatever is in the room, right? Then you get the best view of the room. Well, yeah, that puts you right into the fatal funnel,
User
and
joined your
whoever
channel.
is in the room will just shoot you and you're dead. You don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is slice the pie. Anyone knows what slicing the pie means? Okay, so
Only go halfway through.
oh no, not exactly. What you do is you use your concealment, so you minimize your cover because you're gonna stand right there initially. You're gonna scan the room. You want to scan the area which is most likely being lived in, which is generally this area of the room. Unless someone expects you, probably not anyone is going to be standing here, not likely anyway, and most likely they're going to be in this area. So you want to start scanning it. You start from the door and as close to the wall as possible. So with maximum concealment, you're going to start scanning. So you first take this area and then you step a little forward. And then you scan this area. Then you step a bit forward again. And you scan this area. Etc. Until you have scanned the entire room. And you end up over here, obviously. Then you have scanned about 90% of the room. Anyone got that? Or anyone doesn't get that? Okay, let me demonstrate it for. Oh, you know what, Delos? Just take it slow and. Oh, well, no, wait, Van Dijk hasn't been doing anything yet. Van Dijk, you show a slow slicing the pie for me with your weapon up. With as much as leaning as possible as you can, staying in cover and concealment. So he's now going to slice the pie on this room. Slowly scanning it, bit by bit. Staying in cover, taking as much concealment as he has, as he can get. And he has scanned most part of the room. That's slicing the pie. Alright. Thank you, Dyke. So we've still got a small problem, right? Back to your map. Still got small problems here and here. Because we can't see anything. Well, the rule of thumb is that for every meter you can see just 20 centimeters, and I can demonstrate that. Let's take someone who hasn't been trying anything. Finch, you haven't done anything yet, I think. Go stand over here, so you can just peek into the room.
With my gun up?
Yeah, with your gun up, yeah. So you can just peek into the room. And all the way to the right, yeah, like that, because we're gonna try to see as much as possible of that corner to the right side, the closest corner, right there. Right, okay. Tell me, when you see me, do you see me now?
Negative.
Do you see me now?
Nope.
Do you see me now?
Nope.
Do you see me now?
Yes.
Yes, you probably, right, just see my shoulder, right?
Yeah, your arm.
Okay, so stay there. Everyone can come into the room. This is where I am. And this is a wide wall with a normal wall with any house. The range that you can see is just about here. This is a thick wall, so you can only start seeing me when I'm here. So if you come back out, the thicker the wall is, the larger this area is going to be, because, well, effectively, well, there's hardly anyone going to be in the first meter, just about. You will always be able to see that. So effectively, it goes like this: the first meter, you see something, and the rest of it, you don't. So it looks like that. Get that?
Yeah.
Alright. Now this is where the actual entry comes in. Okay. Let me do a demonstration with Van Dijk and De Loos. We're going to do a 3-man team entry. And just observe, see what we do. Okay, weapons up, guys. Let's do a full procedure with a one-man pie. Okay, we're stacking up. Okay, the low slice it. Okay, so, right. Weapons down. What do you guys observe? Just tell me. Just throw in some words.
You entered almost at the exact same time.
Okay. What else?
Through a silent information, basically, through actions.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a question. Would the last guy be on rear guard, or would you normally have another guy to?
That's a planning thing. That totally depends on the situation. We're just showing you a standard, and there is no standard situation really. But you need to have a standard how to go. Most ideally, you do this with 8, with 2 guys going in left and right, one guy going in center. Well, not even center, he's really supporting actually. The fourth guy is being the rear guard, and then the other four have surrounded the room or structure. Ideally, you do it with 8. You really need a lot of guys to effectively make an entry. Okay, what you guys just saw was slicing the pie to scan as much of the room, and yeah, I think it was Weir. He observed that we entered almost instantly altogether. The only option that you have is to catch someone off guard in that small area. Now there are a lot of what ifs and what and when and what abouts, but you go for one standard, and it's a real big what if. Like, what if someone is in the corner, right? Yeah, that's what we got flashbangs for and everything. If we don't have it, you need to catch him off guard, be as soon as possible, sprint in, and scan low as well. So that's how you do it. Let's just go one by one. And all I want you guys to do is the following. You pick up your weapon, and you all go one by one, stack up on this door, so that you can scan it. You may even lean into it if you want. However you do it, and you slice the pie, scan that room all the way till you scan almost everything, and then just go into the opposite corner. Alright? So everyone just stack up and go in one by one, and then go into the opposite corner and then make room for the next one. Alright?
I have a question.
Okay, wait, before you guys start the question. Go ahead.
Like, if you go into this corner,
Hmm?
and there's a guy in the other corner,
Then you've got...
dead.
No, because you've got 2 more buddies coming in behind you.
Yeah, well, if he's got a reaction speed.
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, so what was the first rule again of CQB?
I don't know.
When there's someone with a weapon inside, what do?
You don't answer.
Exactly. So there's your answer. The question of if there is someone in the room with a reaction shot in a corner, that's a very, very big what if. That means you fucked up something with your approach because he knows that you're coming. Right? He must know that you're coming. If he doesn't know, then you'll be alright, because your buddy's gonna catch him. If he knows and he is able to do such a quick reaction shot, that means he still needs 0.2 seconds to react to that, to aim and shoot. Well, yeah. If it's a reaction shot and he was ready there in the corner, then he knew that you were coming, and that's lesson number 3, basically, how to cope with situations where the enemy knows that you're coming. We're not going to cover that now. We're now going to cover that we have the advantage and we did our planning correctly. So again, if the enemy knows you're coming and there's a guy in there, you either don't go in there or you take different measures.
Okay.
Okay, Finn. Weapon up, slice the pie, and when ready, enter quickly. Okay? And make sure you keep your weapon steady. So not the running thing, but the combat pace thing. Alright? While looking over your weapon.
So do I enter once I reach the other wall?
Yeah, whenever you're ready after the slicing the pie. So we've got two tricks we're doing here. That's the slicing the pie and the entry. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah, just try it so everyone did it. Okay, well, take the slice. Whoa, stop. Go back. Okay, maybe some of you guys saw it. He went in and scanned the whole room. Don't do that. You scanned everything already. All you go for is that corner. That's your corner, okay?
I didn't hear that.
Alright. So slice it slowly. You're really scanning it. You do it bit by bit, because any moment you could see someone you need to shoot, or you need to go back to your cover again. Slowly, and then when you're ready, you press yourself into that left corner. There you go, and now you can look around. Alright? So next. Yeah. Okay. Go in the.
Oh,
Go.
sorry,
Go.
yeah.
No. Go. No.
Can I stay here or?
Yeah. No. Finch, you can go in and you can see what it looks like. Basically, go all the way to the back there.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Clover. Don't shoot him. Okay. Stop there, Clover. Do that again. I saw your weapon going down while you went in. So skip the slicing by. Start here. Start here. Start here. Start on this side. Start on this side. Okay. Now try to move in with your weapon up into that corner. Press yourself in there. Kill the guy whoever's in that corner. Alright? Right. Okay. We're next.
When I'm done, can I get in that other corner? Over there?
Oh, then we'll start over here. Slice that way if you want.
No, I mean to get in this corner.
Yeah, you need to start on the other side.
You need to start on the other side.
It's
I'll explain you in a minute why I make you guys do a right by when you're done, okay? Was your weapon up, Weir? Was your weapon up? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I really need to go.
Alright. See you later, Colonel.
Bye, Colonel.
Okay, Looky. You're up. Go ahead.
User left your
Oh.
channel.
Oh. Go closer to the door. You want to scan as effective as possible, because the further away from the door you have, the less you see. That's also... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, your weapon went down. Again. Back. Back. Your weapon went down. Okay, go. Start from here. Make the entry with your weapon up.
Oh, I started using from here.
Yeah, okay. You don't need to buy. Just press yourself in with the weapon up. There you go. That was good. Now next. Where's Ross? Oh, there's Ross.
I'm right here.
Alright.
Got a cap too.
There you go. Yep. Look good. Owen, you're up. Okay, get closer to the wall. Closer to the wall, because because the further away from the wall, the less concealment you have. You want maximum concealment. Stay close to the wall, and the closer you are to the door, the better you can scan the area. That you've got a better overview then. And I know closer to the wall is less cover, but it's a trade-off. Scanning, knowing what's in there, or having cover. That's too slow, Owen. I want a quick, rapid pace in there. So that you, like, press your pistol into the face of whoever's in that corner. Right, Ross, you're up. Close to the wall. Close to the door. Slice it. Easy, easy. You're going too quick, Ross. Back to the other side. Really slowly. Okay, close to the door. Close to the wall, close to the door. Closer, even closer. You can get closer. They won't see you. That's close, yeah. Okay, and now easy. Bit by bit. There you go. And now when you're ready, you press yourself into the corner there. Kill the guy. There. There you go. Okay, everyone get out. Right, so we've got only 5 more minutes left for this training. As you can see, this is really just an introduction of all the procedures what you have. I just want you guys to experience at least like the guys with the least armor experience. Step forward. Maybe Ross knows who's got the least armor experience.
Well, as far as I know, that would be Weir. Let's see, and well, it was Colonel, but he's gone. And then out of this, it would be Finch and.
But
Actually, yeah, the rest is above.
okay, so Finch and Weir are like the new guys, so to speak. And then Ross, either yourself, or you did it yourself with us already. Maybe just point out 2 guys who are gonna do the entry.
D and Clover.
the Clover. Okay. You guys just stack up here on this wall with the 4 of you.
Oh, 4.
Yep.
Wow,
The order.
it's
Yeah, the 4 guys who've been assigned. So the two, the 2 new guys and 2 more experienced guys. The order in which you okay, the order in which you stand doesn't really matter. Right. Okay. So about the right pieing thing, I did that intentionally to make it standard that the guy on the right side of the door goes in first. Why? Because when you're actually doing this for a mission, you guys probably have your HK416 or whatever other rifle you guys are using. C8 maybe, M4. You're wearing that on which arm?
Right side.
Your right arm, exactly. So that arm is the quickest to be in the room. So the guy on the right side of the door will be the guy who is the quickest to be able to shoot. It's only a difference of 0.01 seconds, but there is a difference. Okay, so that's why you like by standard you want the guy on the right side of the door to go in first. Okay. Now I'm just gonna walk you guys through it because we're out of time and I want you guys to have at least experienced it once. You stack up on the door. Just Finch, put your weapon up because there may be a threat in there. Yeah, a little bit closer, like half a meter closer. Oh, that's too close. Yeah, there you go. Everyone stack up on him. And indeed, Luki, you're doing fine to do the back cover. Now, from back to front, do you guys have a tap shoulder thing assigned or no?
No, they won't have.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, I'll just call it out then. Finch, you're ready, right? As the first man. You've kicked your sector, your so-called point of fire ready. Okay, now we're gonna do a so-called 2-man pie. You as the first guy, you call out 2-man pie. So just say it, just do it.
Alright. So just say go.
No, 2-man. Oh, 2-man slice it is actually. There, I typed it.
And then we just go.
No, just call it out. Just say it.
Alright, 2-man slice.
Okay. Next thing, Weir is gonna slowly slice this this door, and Clover, you're gonna stick to his shoulder, covering in that direction. Okay. So stick to his shoulder. Wait, stop, Weir. Just stop. Don't move. Okay. Start slicing. Clover, you stick to his shoulder, cover in that direction. Okay. Stay close to him.
I'm gonna cover that direction.
So
right?
I need to slice the pie.
Yeah. Slice the pie, Weir. Okay, Clover, stay close to him. Come with him. There you go. Bang. Oh, keep your weapon that direction. There you go, Clover. Okay. Right. Well, Luki, by now you can fall in, basically. So now you've got all directions. Oh, wait. Don't go in yet. Okay, by default, the guy on the right goes in first. Well, you guys may use some hand signals, or you just call out go, or what we do now and then is use the action key to lower your weapon. Not this one, which I'm using right now, but a special mod thing. Keep your weapon in your sector and your point of fire, and go closer to the wall. Weir. A little bit back because now people are seeing you. Right, there you go.
And then?
Keep your weapon towards your sector. Right. So everyone is set up now. All you need to say, because the guy in front of you sees that you're ready, you can still call out ready depending on the situation. You can call out ready, then Clover, Luki turns around. Well, you can see that Luki has turned around. Clover just simply don't do anything. Okay, what you do now is when you say go, you press yourself into the left corner. Finch, press yourself into the right corner. Luki, you just go into the center and go straight front. Okay, so straight in that direction. and like 2 meters maybe, and then stop. Okay, so we're on your go.
Go.
Well, that's oh no, Lukey, just stand there. Just stand there.
Ah, Midland.
Just here.
Okay.
Yep. Right. Okay. Come back. Guess you guys were not really synced up yet. There you go. Okay. Give the hand signal, and Finch, you really need to. You almost need to block him, and that's really where the training comes in. You need to do it quite a few times. Okay, we're just on your hand signal or on your go.
Yeah, now
Oh.
it just looks too late for me.
Yeah, well, you need to keep an eye on him, now, of course.
Right.
We're just goes in. You go in as close as possible behind him. Okay, better. Yeah, and freeze. Right. Okay, everyone come into the room. All the other guys just see what happened here. Okay. Well, all you need to do is 1 meter. And also, Finch, you just need to go 1 meter.
Right.
Because otherwise you're moving too far.
Mm.
Because you just want to step in and be a stable firing platform. Alright? So this is the end situation. Ross, can you come stand over here? Right here, I mean. Yeah. This is the end situation that you want. Just maybe even closer. The guys next to the doors, maybe come a little bit closer to the door even. Closer to the door, yeah. Closer to the door. Like that. This is what you want. A quick step into the door, and then you work from there. Alright, and you see outside that... Oh yeah, wait, okay.
Oh,
Look.
yeah. Told him to get at it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The guy who was still outside was covering the direction where you haven't done anything, where you guys weren't doing anything yet. He is ready. He's basically the first guy for the next room. Alright? So Lukey is gonna be the first one coming out, stacking up behind him, and then whoever goes out first is the first one to stack up there. And then the last guy here in this room is the first guy on the second room. Alright? So everyone gather around me. Okay, this is how far I could cover it in the amount of time that I have. This is really just an introduction with some theoretical stuff and just some basic entry pinpoints. You need to train certain standards, and this standard was for, I wouldn't say low risk, for medium risk. We also have the high risk entry, which is a combination with sniper fire and flashbangs and everything, which is the thing you always see in the movies where they step in the room firing and people ready for them to kill them and everything, all that stuff. People think that is a standard way for CQB, but that is really a high risk situation, something you want to prevent doing, really. The flashy stuff, you know, where the enemy is inside. You probably know what I'm talking about, where everyone really runs in behind a flashbang. That's the high risk part. That's actually either the room you need to clear first because there's a hostage, or you clear last because you know that there's the only hostiles around. The rest you clear the way we just discussed. Or if you're going in as a stealth entry and you don't want them to hear you yet. Okay, so that's like 10% of all our CQB training. Well, not even. I think 5% of the CQB training that we do over here. I hope you guys have picked something up from this. I have recorded it. I'll send it to Ross if you want to review it. I hope you enjoyed it. For now.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, no problem.